Dear friends, this year has reminded me in so many ways of the strength and closeness of our beloved community. Even in these months when we have been physically distant, unable to gather in person, the Spirit and our love of each other kept us together, connected. Some in the media referred to our churches as closed, but we were never closed. We continued following the gospel, called to live in love with our neighbours, finding ever new ways to seek and serve Christ in all people. This year, our generosity of spirit and strength has been clear in many ways, and I'll highlight just a few. Malachi's has continued to serve more families in new ways, always working to keep everyone safe. As we welcomed and support the ministry of Clubhouse Atlanta, a first in Georgia. As we have embraced a new way to worship, learn and support each other virtually. Calls from the vestry checking in on all our members, highly valued by so many. These are just some of the stories that speak to the love we bear for each other and the world around us. As we look to the year to come, I believe we are more committed than ever to the ministry and love we share with our community and our neighbours. This ministry is funded through our financial gifts, our generous offerings given in grace and love. This and every year, Vestry asks that each member take part in our stewardship campaign. We encourage you to make this pledge online since we aren't meeting in person. Of course, if you prefer, we can mail you a pledge card. We have heard heartfelt messages of faith-filled generosity representative of each of our ministry pillars: welcome, love, nurture and feed during this year's stewardship season. We finish next week with our ingathering on November the 8th. The gospel, dear ones, is rich with examples of how our faith kindles our love for each other and our Christian responsibility to share our love with the world. I invite you and your household to pray and learn, taking time to consider how your generous response to God's call has been shaped by this community and the friends who gather with you. Thank you for being a vital part of St. Patrick's and for your faithful, faith-filled gift made to our annual campaign. In the spirit of generosity and love.